I'm a little nervous tonight. I want things to be right. Nice hat. Pulled down over your face. It's a very important night. Be busy. Do something. Come on, dummy. Come on. Now, it's time. Live and in living color. The greatest world's heavyweight champion in the history of this great sport. And it's my pleasure to introduce...
It's Sunday night, and the week's been rough. Maybe you didn't catch up on all your wrestling stuff. Welcome to a show you can trust, with Nathan has skill pumps and Giandra LaBeouf. Illuminerdi wrestling order, keeping up with everything wrestling every week, kinda sorta. If you missed it, we got you. We might have missed it too. So let's talk through the stuff we did get to. Down under like a didgeridoo, but aim at the top spot. Power Rangers show, we looking at you. It's all the same Illuminerdi crew, but our show is COVID sick. Y'all, seasonal flu. We've been through a producer or two. Now Shay's riding with us and he's stuck like glue. We all R-rated. With curse words, weed, liquor, and brew. But we ask Joe for forgiveness, not permission. I thought that you knew. Hey, is this gonna get me in trouble, man?
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the K-Pop Wrestling Order Show. I am your girl, the #1 show on the Illuminerdi channel, where we merge and we find the intersectionality between K-pop and professional wrestling. So if you're a K-pop fan, this is the right show for you.
Buckle up.
Boop, boop.
You settle in.
We got huge news about BTS and Jimin.
I swear to God, if you are into wrestling and K-pop, I mean, you're probably not going to want.
They're about to collide, baby.
You're probably not even going to want to leave the room to use the restroom.
Nope, just piss in your pants.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay, practice your dance moves and get ready. Is your hair combed forward? Because we're going to talk some K-pop and we're going to talk some wrestling tonight. But you guys know what it is. Welcome to the show. We're going to recap the week in pro wrestling. We're a week out from the big SummerSlam show, NXT TakeOver happening in Vegas. We're going to recap New Japan. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of shit that probably has nothing to do with professional impact. We got stars on this show. And we are going to probably talk about a whole bunch of shit that has nothing to do with wrestling and everything to do with K-pop. So thanks for tuning in. Let me bring in the guys. Nate has skills. Do you have a hot 16 where you can work in the word K-pop into your hot 16? And if you're watching this show, take a shot every time we say K-pop.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna do my best to maybe break down a bunch of K-pop bands. Different ones, and like BTS, I don't even know what that stands for. Is it behind the scenes? Is it behind the scenes? I mean, listen, is it? Is it not?
I don't. That's what it means.
Better say shade. That's what BTS stands for.
Ask the Illuminerdi Twitter. They know all about K-pop. Don't know shit about wrestling though.
Nothing.
Hey, if Designer can do a K-pop tune, then so can Nathan Haskell. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Damn right.
More importantly than that, though, this week, Jay and I had the pleasure of meeting for the first time in person.
It was beautiful. Put the picture up, Jay.
And I must say that Jay is even more lovely and beautiful in person.
Thank you.
We had a good time. We went to the Heels premiere. The Heels premiere.
Where you cut a heel promo.
Yeah, where I cut a heel promo, yes.
Yes, we did.
Yes, it was very fun. Jay and I sat around and people watched and drank top shelf alcohol, and it was a great time. We didn't even want to do any press, to be honest with you. We had press passes. Jay swooped us press passes. We got there and they had an open bar, but you had to either have a press pass or like I was in the movie, worked on the movie pass, right? And so there was all these like people there. Like, first of all, I'm in a fucking t-shirt and fucking jeans.
What?
Jay is fucking leoparded up. She is ready to fucking battle Wonder Woman in her outfit. And people are in suits and like sequins dresses and shit. It was funny. Anyway, so we get to the bar and we can't they won't serve us. And Jay's like, fuck that. I didn't come all the way down here to stare at this open bar. And I'm in the fucking press. She walked right up to the table and was like, yeah, I need 2 press passes. I'm in the press. I interviewed these people the other day.
I am press.
Yeah, they went, you got it. Handed it right to her.
They're like, but the young lady had the nerve to say, I'm just going to trust you on this. Girl, don't play with me.
Yeah,
Don't
she
play
didn't
with
want the
me.
Like
smoke.
she had a choice.
Yep. She didn't want the smoke.
Not that night. Not
Jay would've just
all that leopard I had on.
Nope. Jay would have just pulled up her fucking Twitter and been like, I interviewed these motherfuckers yesterday.
I think I told Joe that. I'm like, just go show me your phone.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, yeah, shout out to Joe, the Illuminerdi, the Vince McMahon, if you will, of the whole channel. Him and his lady came out with us. We had a really good time. Oh, and Brandon, I met Brandon for the first time. What show does he do? What show does he do on here? Does he do a show on here with us?
Oh, he writes for us.
Oh, he writes for us, like on the website.
Yes.
We have a
His
website?
voice is epic.
He writes for us. He writes for us on the website where they also write about wrestling, but never mention our show.
Yeah.
We're gonna save that for the end, buddy. We're gonna save that for the end.
Yes, anyway, he was a very, very entertaining fellow, a really funny dude. Go check out the website. They got some talented writers over there. Jay, how was your week?
Jay's week was quite busy. I had a lot of content this week, but it was
Jennifer
fun.
Hudson.
My stuff post. I talked to Michael Keaton last week. I talked to Jennifer Hudson. I talked to Michael Keaton. I talked to Michael Keaton was amazing, and I had so much fun with him.
And you have a new best friend now, Tandy Newton.
Tandy Newton is my new best friend. Wow, that was. I got to see if I can release the whole unabridged conversation. We ended up talking for 24 minutes.
That's
I was
awesome.
supposed to talk to her for 5 minutes.
That's awesome.
Well, real recognize real, Jay. Come on now.
That shows you how good your interview skills are.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. But the comedy of all comedy was Vondi Curtis Hall is in a movie called The Night House. And it took, if you don't know who he is, when I say this line, you will know exactly who he is. It took everything I had not to look at him and go, oh my goodness, it is you. I'm a loyal citizen of Zamunda.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's had quite a career beyond that line and coming to America. So it took everything I had not to say that. So that was fun. So it was a great week for me. But not like this goddamn celebrity that we have who couldn't fly out to the show because he was so busy filming, being a pro wrestling superstar. Mr. Pumpsington, tell us about your week.
Well, the week was off to a rocky start. Had to get a tooth pulled.
Yikes.
So that was fantastic.
Ouch.
Got better towards the end, though. Spent the day at Impact. Did 2 tapings. I was just in the crowd.
So how many tapings is this total now? 4?
As of right now, I've been to 4.
4. And you're gonna. So at what point can we say pumps in 6?
Yes.
Tuesday.
Okay. All right.
No, that's a lie. Tomorrow.
Oh, okay. That tomorrow will be
Because they do 2 a day. Yeah. So pumps in 6.
Pumps in 6. Yes.
New Bucks merch. You thought it was over. It's never over.
Never.
Yeah. So pumps in 6 will be tomorrow. Yeah, I guess it's not a spoiler. We're filming more conga line stuff. So more Jose and Impact. Yeah, Impact is great. It's really good. But we can get into that later. And I have a very embarrassing
Make a note.
I have a very embarrassing pump story as well once we get into past the intro. So
Write
Your
that
boy
down,
stepped in
producer
it.
Shay. We want our
Your boy
shirts that
stepped in it
say
with both
Pump
feet.
6.
All right. Where should we start?
It's been a week. A lot of things happening.
It has. You know
Pump-
what? Since you're the celebrity on here,
Why don't you choose? Why don't you choose where we start this week?
Oh, well, what had the biggest ripple effect? Would it be AEW?
Well, I've made actual notes this week on AEW as well.
Okay.
They're very difficult to read after they've been written, like the next day. So I'm gonna read the note I wrote.
Okay.
And then try to figure out what I meant.
Okay.
About the thought.
Let's go.
Jay, did you watch any of AEW this week?
I did. I watched.
All right.
I did watch a little AEW this week, as a matter of fact.
I like that.
I thought Dynamite was the shits, and we can go from there.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So on Dynamite, obviously the elephant in the room is Christian Cage beat Kenny Omega for the TNA Championship.
Well, that was on Rampage. That wasn't on Impact. Dynamite.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I should know that by my fucking notes.
You should think. You would think, rather.
Okay. How is Christian Cage the automatic number one contender?
Because Hangman lost.
And that's just it?
Sure.
How come he doesn't get like return matches? Why don't they? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Well,
Tony Khan wasn't an Impact today. I couldn't ask. I mean, I don't know.
I guess I'm just asking a rhetorical question. I don't understand how they decide who gets to be titled in the title picture. Like, is it because Cage is undefeated?
Yes.
Right?
I think there was one of the steps that he had. If he beat so-and-so, he was the number one contender.
Gotcha.
That's my assumption, but I don't know.
Okay.
For the statistics-based company, they sure do pull things out of thin air.
Yeah, I agree. What's the Andrade's fucking clique's name? Do you know? Andrade, his little gang?
No, it's him and Chavo and...
Right, and some other guy. And they're trying to recruit the Pentagon and what's his name?
Death Triangle, yes.
Why aren't they called the Andrade Exchange? instead of the Armani Exchange, right?
Missed opportunity.
That's a missed opportunity. The Andrade Exchange, they already wear suits and shit. I don't know. That was a no. Said, why aren't these guys called the Andrade Exchange?
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. Well, come on. Well, Pumps, you continue. You tell me what happened because my notes are all over.
I mean, I fast forward through most of it. It was not a good show. I did not care about most of it. I watched the main event. I watched Britt Baker's promo. Her pop was incredible. But I mean, other than that,
she had a fly outfit. Her Britt Baker's outfit was litty.
Yep. But I mean, other than that, the show was not good. It just wasn't.
And this is the one where Jericho beat Wardlow, correct?
Yes, that was the main event. I did watch that, but I fast forwarded through most of it because it's not good. I think they blew their load too early, as it were, with the whole CM Punk thing. Because every week that it's not CM Punk or Daniel Bryan,
they keep chanting it. I noticed that.
It's just like, come on already. I mean, supposedly it's going to be this week or whatever, Friday, but. The booking is not enough to sustain the momentum they've got. They've got all the momentum right now.
They sure do. One of the announcers got away with calling somebody a skunt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was that on Rampage or was that on Dynamite?
Is private parties in AEW?
Yeah.
Yeah, because my note says private parties outfits. What the fuck?
Yeah,
and now I can't remember what they were in, but
they're like in like khakis and a sweater vest, if I remember correctly.
Yes, that's right. They're dressed like they're going yachting.
Yeah, because they're part of Matt Hardy's whole thing.
Oh, okay. Oh,
and
God. Okay.
Nobody
Okay. All right, hold on. Pause. I glanced at the AEWs this week.
Yes.
So, what is Matt Hardy's thing that requires scunty men to wear vests and khakis?
So hold on, real quick, do you know what a skunt is? I had to look it up.
The fact that it rhymes with another "see you next time" is enough. Yeah, it doesn't even matter to me. It's funny just on that.
It's a mixture of a scumbag and a cunt. You're a.
I'm about to start. I'm gonna put it in my vocabulary. You didn't hear that.
Who's the one that let that one slip?
Who's the wannabe Cornette?
Oh, Dan not Danhausen.
Yeah, little fat guy with the glasses.
No. Little fat guy.
Or a fat guy with the glasses. He's not a regular announcer. He was like an announcer for like a segment.
Oh, that is Scott D'Amore from Impact.
Okay, him. That's who called somebody a skunt.
Well, there you go.
Okay, sorry.
I didn't see him today, so I couldn't ask him about it.
Please, Pumps, I implore you. I implore you to pull up on this man and be like, excuse me, sir. Did you in fact say skunt?
Did you in fact say skunt on live television?
And what was the fallout for that? Just between us. Just
Did
between
you
us.
incur a fine? Did
Yeah.
you incur a fine for saying skunt?
Well,
friend?
I mean, he picked the right week to do it after Max Caster's whole business, but
I don't know what that means.
We need to carry your. We need you to carry our water and bring that story back here to the Illuminerdi, so we can.
We'll do.
Because that alone is worth the title description for our videos on the Illuminerdi YouTube channel about saying the word skunt on national TV. Hint, hint.
Could be a big deal. We could have just broken something.
yes.
Boom. Boom.
Okay, sorry about that. Sorry to interrupt this skunt. But I knew if I didn't get it in there, I was gonna forget about it.
I mean, you got to take your skunts where you can get them.
I was about to call it a skunt gate.
Yes.
All right, so I guess we should move to Rampage then, correct? Since we're on AEW.
Yes. Some of that.
Friend of the show, Mark Henry. I don't know about announcing. I don't know. He's good on Busted Open, like on that podcast with Bubba and them. Like, and that's I think that there's too many people in that booth, and it just when they go to people rant,
is too many.
It's just and it sounds out of place. It just sounds like Mark Henry's just kind of saying something just to say something, and he's not exactly, a seasoned commentator yet, so it's going to take him a little while to get in the rhythm of things. And I thought his backstage stuff was better than his play-by-play or color man stuff.
How was Jericho just all over the top?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Jericho is David Crockett.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
He's like yells high pitched shit like it's kind of annoying to be honest with you. It's not a good that booth is not.
Yeah.
It's not a good booth.
No.
But
it was only 3 matches.
Yes, it was. Well, it was also only an hour.
Right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So I buried the lead earlier. Obviously, Christian Cage beats Kenny Omega. Is that the first time Kenny Omega's been pinned in the United States in a long time?
Since he's had the straps, yes.
I liked the finish. Did you see the finish, Jay?
I did not.
That
match I did not see.
The finish was cool. He did the Elite came in and tried to throw a chair and help him or whatever. He set the chair up and then he did the prettier on his face on the chair. It looked good. I thought it was a good finish. And they put the belts on Christian, which I don't understand. Is that so he can go wrestle in TNA and be like the guy?
I'm not gonna say that he's gonna be there tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
But he's gonna be there tomorrow.
Perfect.
So,
so K-pop fans, remember, he's not going to be there tomorrow, but he's going to be there tomorrow.
Shout out to okay. So what did you think of that booking, Pumps?
I think it serves it furthers the story. I like that it kind of shows some cracks in the Elite. I would have thought that the Bucks would have lost their belts before Kenny would have lost his.
But did he really lose the belt? That's my other thing, is that they were like, he's going to try extra hard in the next match because it's for the AEW championship. And I was like, well, that's kind of shitting on TNA, isn't it? Like, or Impact? Like, nah, you only kind of half-assed it for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. if I was an Impact wrestler, and well, eventually, no, I'm just kidding. If I was a top star at Impact, that's got to make you feel like shit that no one in your office thinks you're good enough. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
I've seen a ton of Impact matches, and they have a lot of talented people. I don't know. For them, I understand that AEW's reach is so much bigger than theirs, but I don't know. At least
So
maybe have a homegrown guy or something, not like Christian, who was hot 13 years ago for a 6-month period.
Right.
I don't know.
So what's the long-term thing for Kenny Omega without the belt? Like, what do they do with him now? Is he going on vacation? Do he need some time off? Like,
well, no,
Jay, he's still got the AEW belt.
Yeah, Jay, I don't think you knew this. Kenny Omega was the champion in like 3 promotions. Dude comes to the ring with like 6 belts.
Yeah, he's the AAA Mega Champion, the Impact, and the TNA Champion. Which, Nate, you would ask me why they have 2 belts. It's the Tessa Blanchard thing, which I know we've talked about before. It's like the Leo Rush thing.
Yeah,
but
Leon.
Yes, Leon. Tessa Blanchard kept her belt in Mexico, so they got a replica. And no, not a replica. I'm sorry. Moose. It's either Moose or Tommy Dreamer had the old belt and brought it, and then when Tessa finally brought them their belt, they just used them both.
Why does Tessa have a man belt? I don't understand.
Because she beat Sami Callihan for the World Heavyweight Championship.
I remember we were very early into our love affair here when that was going down. Like, Pumps, I think you had just joined the show.
I was Brandy new, yeah.
Yeah.
Brandy new.
God, that happened. That's why when you kept saying Tessa Blanchard, I'm like, what? I'm not talking about the women's title, bro.
No. That's how long ago this was.
Yeah, she was.
I might even have it in my notes.
It was like a whole big thing, and she had some other drama going on around the same time too.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when all of her problematic stuff in Japan came out.
Right.
And they put the belt on her the next night. COVID happened. She got stuck in Mexico with Daga, her fiance, and then held the belt hostage.
Gotcha. All right. Well, that explains that.
That's your year-and-a-half-old Impact story.
Yeah. The next match.
Brought to you by K-pop Wrestling Order.
Yeah. Why are the Stray Kids your favorite K-pop band?
Because they got bangers, yo.
Perfect. Shout out to the Stray Kids.
Yes.
So the next match was Skinny Luchador versus Miro.
Oh yes. Del Sol.
I would love even more if that was his real name. Skinny Luchador.
He's like never won a match, and then they gave him a contract.
He's an AEW Dark and whatever. He's a YouTube stalwart. Yeah, they fed him to Miro and gave him a contract after.
And then Sammy Guevara came out and hugged him, said they were best friends, and then he cried and shit.
Yeah.
All right.
The real main event.
Yes, the real main event was Red Velvet Cake. Velvet Cake and Brittany DDS. Baker DDS. Brittany Baker, right? Her name's Brittany.
Sure.
Okay. Brittany Baker DDS.
Brentisha Baker.
Brentisha Baker and Red Velvet. It was a good match. I liked it. It wasn't great, but I liked it. I thought it was good.
I mean, that pop was phenomenal, though.
Yeah, I like the spot at the end when they took her little cast off and shit, and then they had that because she legit hurt her arm, right? Like she's like legit hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good for her. Good for her. Maybe her husband's gonna come soon.
Good for them. Good job, ladies. I'm so happy to say good job, ladies.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to them. All right. Jay, should we talk some WWE?
Let's do it. Let's do it. So we are going to now shift over to the K-pop WWE section of the show. Thank you for those of you just tuning in.
The Blackpink segment of the show, if you will.
Yes.
The number 2 K-pop band in the world. Shout out to Blackpink.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him. But WWE, I watched both of the shows this week. I watched Raw and I watched SmackDown. Raw is still not doing nothing for me, unfortunately. I'm trying to even think of any high points of the show for me, and it just, I can't even remember any.
See if I have.
Didn't I try to watch the Dewdrop match?
Oh yeah, the Dewdrop. Yes, it was.
Yeah, that lasted 40 seconds.
That was unfortunate.
Yes.
Ricochet is just wasted on Raw. He's really good. I really, really like Ricochet. He's just wasted there.
I don't even understand why he's still there, because there's not anyone over on SmackDown with that flippity floppity soup. Well, there's Reginald. No, Reginald's on Raw too. One of them needs to come over to SmackDown, because there's no one on the SmackDown roster with that style if they're trying to do the TV friendly
right style. Our boy Baron Corbin showed up and wrestled Drew McIntyre at the beginning. Baron Corbin. Yeah, he's just trying to get a check, bro. He's trying to make some money anywhere he can.
You need a payday, brother.
He needs a payday, brother. You know what I mean? He just needs to borrow $1,000.
I just need like 10 grand to get on my feet.
Oh, I can't wait till we get to SmackDown to talk about Baron Corbin, because his commitment to this character is incredible. It is incredible.
Unprecedented.
Yes.
Sheamus and Ricochet seem like the Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley. They just seem to fight every week, and it's lame.
Sheamus and Rick O'Shea. Is that a new tag team?
Ricochet.
Oh, I thought you said Rick O'Shea.
No, Rick.
Like an Irish tag team.
Is it the Caribbean or is it the Caribbean?
I don't know. I go by Savio Vega. He said Caribbean strap match.
Damian Priest is a star as well. I really like Damian Priest, but he's wasted on Raw.
And also, what does he need?
He needs Invisalign.
There you go. I gotta let you get your sponsorships in, brother.
Still needs Invisalign.
He needs Invisalign, and he needs Homeboy to come back too. The singer.
Bad Bunny.
Oh, Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
I can't believe they still let T-Bar wrestle as these two guys wrestle as Retribution. It's low key disrespectful. Like, there's no way they're getting them over as a tag team called Retribution.
It was just so. At least the one guy made it out and made it onto the other roster. So shout out to him. He got out of the hole. The others.
It reminds me of who was that NXT tag team that came in trying to look like Demolition a while back?
Oh, the Ascension.
The Ascension. Yeah, that's what these guys remind me of. It's just not going to work. Just in
what
terms
a waste of big guy.
Wrestle. Yeah, like these guys can wrestle.
Dijak is incredible.
Yeah, but in this gimmick is just they're killing them. They're killing them.
Do you think they thought of this gimmick and it just didn't flush out well, or do you think this gimmick was written for them?
This is creative services all the way.
Yeah, this is Antifa. They wanted to be Antifa.
This is Chili McFreeze.
Yeah, they wanted to be Antifa, and it didn't work.
Terrible.
I love MVP every week. He's so good. He's really good on the mic.
And Bobby Lashley still gets no better on the mic every week. He's just nope. He tries. God love him. Oh,
that's right. She did wrestle Pedo Bliss. I'm looking at Shay's graphics on YouTube. Yeah. The Dewdrop segment. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Pedo Bliss. That's perfect.
We had Randy Orton and AJ Styles wrestle. Whatever.
They broke up the RK Bros.
Thank you.
Thank you. They did.
That is my contribution to Raw.
I would like to just take a moment and give a shout out to the very sexy N-bomb drop-in Randy Orton for not only making his return this week with a real weird porn stash type of look. I didn't like the mustache.
Mhm.
But I do like that he RKO'd the shit out of Homeboy without the shoes and ended this bullshit. I was over it. Thank you, Randy Orton. If nobody else thanks you this week, I thank you for that bullshit. You should RKO the shit out of him every time you are on the screen. I thank you, and people who feel the same way, thank you as well. Thank you, Randy Orton.
Wait, if Riddle got beat up by Orton, that means he's going to go to AEW, because that's what happens to everybody that gets beat up by Randy Orton. They end up in AEW.
The legend killer and the mediocrity killer. Thank you, Randy Orton.
You know who's not mediocre? EXO, one of my favorite K-pop bands.
EXO is
EXO, yeah. They're the number 8 ranked K-pop band.
Oh, that's way too low. You got to get them up.
They're underrated. EXO is super underrated. I think they're better than TXT. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, TXT is way overrated.
EXO fuck TXT up.
Okay. Every time you hit the like button on this show or share with your friend, their status and the ratings goes up and up and up.
If you want to support your favorite K-pop acts, you tune into this show.
Damn right.
SmackDown.
Oh, here we go.
Once again, the best show in America today.
Wrong.
There were so many good moments that we could pick and choose from.
Yeah, I just again, Cena and Roman Reigns. It seems like they're the only ones that get to do whatever they want. They can just say whatever they want. They can bring up. John Cena was bringing up Dean Ambrose. He made a CM Punk reference. Did you see? I'm sure you didn't see these, right, Pumps? Right. Come on. This guy knew that fucking Riddle and fucking Randy Orton broke up, but he's gonna fucking no-sell me.
Because on Monday, when Jay was talking about, I'm gonna watch this Raw, I was like, well, shit, all right, I'll see how long I can suffer through this. And it was long enough to see RK Bro and a fourth of Piper Niven and Alexa Pedo Bliss.
Yes.
So
and a storyline that they've already done before with non-pedo Bliss, actual grown woman Bliss, and Nia Jax. But hey, you know what?
Who's counting?
Recycling's good for the earth, right?
Yeah. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yes.
Cena and Roman Reigns had another incredible promo.
Beautiful.
John he just has fun out there, man. I don't know how you don't like John Cena.
Cena was so fucking good.
Good.
I got so much enjoyment out of watching Roman react to him.
Yeah.
And they had the camera so tight. And kudos to Roman for not cracking up.
Exactly.
During that, because John Cena was killing it this week.
He was. The 1, 2, 3 thing was great. He said something to Roman like, you have this protective shell around you, blah, blah, blah. He goes, you've almost destroyed Seth Rollins' career. You ran Dean Ambrose out of town. Like, he was like dropping names like that. And then he was like, when I beat you so what's it called? What's the Raider Stadium called?
SoFi Stadium? No.
Is that SoFi? No, that's the one we have.
SoFi's LA.
I don't know, whatever. He goes, when I beat you in the stadium, I'm going to run up the ramp and I might stop and blow you a kiss before I run up the ramp and leave it, like CM Punk did against him at TLC. It was just good stuff. And then Roman brought up Nikki Bella, and it's just good. It's just good old fashioned promo wrestling.
Yes. He's making Roman better. Roman was already good, but when you work with somebody good, it just makes you better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if Cena didn't spend the last 15 years burying everybody that got close to him, you wouldn't have to worry about only having 2 stars in your company. But
hey, it's hard to be on top.
Why are you bringing up bullshit?
It's hard to be on top.
It's a fact. It's not hating. These are the things. Ask Matt Seidel, aka Evan Bourne, about old Juan Cena.
What's that? Matt Seidel was never going to be a star.
He had a run.
He didn't even have the right name.
Matt Seidel couldn't even get out of the upper middle card.
Okay.
King Nakamura defeats Apollo Crews to retain to win the Intercontinental title. I like this feud. The guitar player guy kind of annoys me, but then sometimes I think he's funny, so I don't really know how I feel about the Boogs. What's his name? The
Rick Buggs.
Yeah. I don't know why a guy playing the guitar on the apron is supposed to distract you from your event that you're competing in, but apparently it does.
It's so weird. It's so dumb because I mean he doesn't. I liked when Nakamura used to come out with the Asian band. I thought that was super lit.
Yeah.
But this dude,
Speaking of
you
Asian
took the
bands,
off of.
Hey,
Give us our next
speaking of
K-pop
Asian
moment.
bands, GOT7. They're number 10. They're number 10. They're called GOT7, but apparently they're number 10. So we should probably help GOT7 get up to number 7.
yeah,
Up the K-pop charts.
yeah.
That's your dance move. Help them
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. I'm sorry to interrupt, Jay. Back to your thought.
Yeah, no, I just don't understand why they took the guitar off of other homeboy Elias and still got this dude doing the shit with Nakamura. He the king. Give him a full band. Make it make sense.
Isn't Elias doing like a gimmick change? Didn't he burn his guitar or something?
Yeah. That was on.
I didn't see that, but apparently Pump's secretly watching more WWE than we think.
No. It was they posted a picture on Instagram. That is how I get my news.
He's lying.
He's lying.
No. I will admit, when I watched WWE, I watched Raw for 30 seconds to see Rapist K-Bro and Dewdrop.
Then we had another feud. The Street Profits beat Otis and Chad Gable. I like the Street Profits.
Ugh.
I don't mind them.
I think I like them too, but I think now they need to change it up slightly. Like, they need to talk to their boys, the New Day.
I don't like their outfits. As lame as it sounds, I don't like their outfits. I think
their outfits look cheap, like Dewdrop's outfit. I don't like her outfit. I feel that.
Yeah, I feel like the skinny dude looks too skinny in his, and the big dude looks like he's trying to cover up being fat. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's exact. They look like.
You mean
come
the
on, man!
outfit that Viper has worn since the Indies? This outfit? It's called building a brand.
Angelo Dawkins put that outfit on, and the first night they went over, that's what he had on. He's like, I'm never gonna wear anything else ever again.
So them and Chad Gable having themselves a little feud. It's whatever. Seth Rollins, the fucking drip god, came out in another fantastic suit that looks like a Las Vegas carpet. And
my mom was feeling that shit. I was surprised.
Oh, that's right. Your mom was feeling Seth Rollins, huh?
She was feeling it. She was watching, and she goes, "Dang, he is." What did she say? He is shot. What? I text y'all. Whatever it was, she was feeling it. She was into it. I was like, "See, that's that Louisiana talking. That's that Louisiana country talking."
Then we had the Mysterios defeated Ziggler and Rude. Listen, the only bad thing about SmackDown this week is we only got this much Usos. It's not just paranoia, it's the Usos. And we only got this much.
Because I gotta go rah-rah for my girl, Sasha Banks.
Oh yeah.
Who put the bank statement on my other girl, Bianca, with the braid. That was very bomb. I was into that. If you're bank statementing somebody with their own weave, that's great. But I just want to take a moment to appreciate Sasha's outfit this week. Sasha is a bad bee. She is a bad bee. Every time I think I've seen all the looks, the girl came out here with some leather and some chains, looking like wrestling ass Apollonia from Purple Rain.
You know what she looked like? She looked like fucking En Vogue from the Never Gonna Get It video.
Yes!
That's exactly what she looked like.
She was looking fly as shit. Man, I want to talk to whoever's making her, because a husband can't be making all them outfits.
It has to be, right?
She get that big money now, though. She probably gets a whole bunch of shit custom made. It's not like her body's changing. You know, she's always going to be about the same. But she could get like 30 outfits made you know, but like in a certain amount, and then pick what she's gonna wear. But that shit she was rocking on Friday was fly. If you're watching the show, go back and see Miss Sasha Banks, Mercedes Ballarda from Boston. Boston. The outfit was banging. It was banging.
Our man Baron Corbin showed up again this week and was just asking. He came out. He had the Foursquare thing that you put on your phone to swipe credit cards. And he said he was gonna stand at the exits, and he needed every person in attendance to give him $1.
No, my man said $1,000.
Oh, it was $1,000. Oh. I thought he just asked Kevin. I thought he just asked Kevin Owens for the 1,000. Because Kevin Owens came out.
With his ass.
Kevin Owens came out and fucked him up. Had a match with him and said that if he beat him, he had to stop asking people for money, and if he didn't beat him, then he was going to give him $1,000. Baron Corbin this week on WWE's TikTok or Instagram or social media or whatever had the fucking most hilarious video. And Pumps, you're going to tell me that video wasn't funny.
I didn't watch it.
I said
so he sees everything else on the WWE Instagram.
I saw that it was a video, and I did not watch it.
This dude right here. Baron Corbin was so goddamn funny.
It hurts my heart, Pumps. You hurt my heart.
Listen.
Baron was so good this week that he messed up Kevin Owens totally up. And we know Kevin is good on the mic. But Baron was so funny because Kevin was like, how do you get off asking people for $100,000? Because I have $100,000 lifestyle. The way he said it, like, what the fuck do you mean? It was so funny. If you don't watch nothing else, Pumps, just go watch Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin is hilarious. His commitment is legendary. It is hilarious.
The three best things happening in the WWE right now on the main roster are all happening on SmackDown. And it's the fucking Roman Reigns and John Cena, anything Baron Corbin is doing, and and Edge and Seth Rollins.
Yes.
I think those are the three.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
So you've officially fallen out of love with Apollo Crews.
But it's not.
I mean, he's still doing these things. They're not giving him no camera time.
I like Apollo Crews, but it's not better than those. I mean, Apollo Crews just comes out and talks in a fucking accent. These are
Don't get hot at me, champ. I'm just asking. Jesus.
They're like real storylines that are happening.
Oh
yeah. So let's give our SummerSlam picks here, right?
Pumps, would you like to participate?
Yeah, would you like to participate?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin.
I predict the Fiend in a swamp fight.
Sponsored by K-Pop, the Illuminerdi Wrestling Order's official picks for SummerSlam.
Sponsored by Huawei.
We almost had NCT 127 was going to show up and they were going to reveal. We had a big board. They were going to via satellite in, and they were going to have a board, and we were going to go down the SummerSlam card, and it was going to be all the what looks like 9 members of NCT 127.
Yeah. Well, the time change.
Very famous.
Yeah,
K-pop.
it was difficult.
Yeah.
They were gonna reveal the cards and like Family Feud style, but we couldn't make that happen. So maybe next week.
Yeah. We'll get them on the
Wi-Fi
recap.
issues.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi issues. We'll have them next week.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run down. We're gonna run down the card here, and we're gonna give our. Let me start at the bottom.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I don't think the entire card is locked in stone yet, but I know that we have we got Sheamus and Damian Priest for the United States Championship. I don't know why. Sheamus is champ.
I'll take Damian Priest because Sheamus just got engaged and he's had the belt for a while.
Okay, Jay.
Good for him. I too am going to take Damian Priest because I think they just have been waiting to put him over, and it didn't work out. Didn't he get COVID or something like that? I don't remember. Allegedly. But yeah, I think his time is now, and they're going to put him over.
I'm as well going to go Damian Priest because Raw needs something, anything, and it's not Sheamus as United States champion again.
Yeah, Sheamus, I just can't. I liked him better when he was the Bar with Cesaro. That's my favorite version, but I used to love their intro. But it is what it is. All right, on to the next.
Okay, we've got the Raw Women's Championship, Nikki ASH versus Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley in a triple threat. Pumps?
Nikki.
Jay.
Rhea.
Fuck it. I'll go Charlotte.
There we go.
All right. We also have.
I can't with Nikki Ash.
Me neither. I'd rather watch Charlotte and Rhea wrestle again.
And that's exactly why Nikki will win.
They had a great match. That's what I saw. All right, we've got Bobby Lashley versus 54-year-old. Oh, Bill Goldberg. Hold on. This is what I wanted to ask. I'm obviously not a Bill Goldberg fan. I don't think anybody else is. In this
what?
Right. But do we overly shit on the WWE for bringing Bill Goldberg in and not enough on AEW for having 7 times the amount of 50-year-olds in prominent angles?
We can.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like at least the WWE has the old guy that can at least wrestle a little bit. He could wrestle better than Sting.
It's Sting and Tully. That's it. Like,
right.
Everybody else is there in some sort of backstage role. I mean, Paul White got involved this week, but well, he didn't do it. He just did his top rope thing over and saved Jobber Shivani from QT Marshall.
Jake Roberts.
What about the Big Show? They have the Big Show coming out to the ring.
Yeah, Big Show. Big Show. Right?
With his black jumpsuit on.
Is his name not Paul White? Is that not what I said?
Oh, sorry.
Pretty sure I just said that, but sure.
It was the wine. I'm sorry, it was the wine.
No, it's fine.
I don't know. Listen, as much as I don't like Goldberg, at least the WWE brings these older dudes that can still wrestle, I guess. Like Edge is like 46 or whatever.
I will put Sting's cinematic match with him, Darby, Cage, and Starks up against anything Bill Goldberg does within the next 5 years.
Oh, damn.
I can't argue that. I can't.
Now, that's before Sting has his match this week. But as of right now, I'll take that cinematic match.
Okay. So who do you have in Goldberg, Jay?
We got to keep it on Big Bobby because Goldberg is too over.
Hey, baby.
We'll keep it on Big Bobby. I do want to watch this episode. I saw a commercial for the Broken Skull session about Bobby Lashley talking about being in a bank when the bank was getting robbed and almost getting shot.
Oh,
so I
sure.
didn't watch that. I saw that commercial earlier. I think I saw it during SmackDown.
I mean, if I was actively robbing a bank and Lashley was in it, he would absolutely be getting shot.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley, he was like, it was the clip that I saw. He goes, when I saw the footage back for court, when I had to testify, the bullet just literally went right over him.
Damn.
It was very close to catching him, and it would have been a wrap. That's crazy. I can watch that. But yeah, sorry, Debbie Downer. I'm going to go with Bobby Lashley.
Pumps?
Has Goldberg wrestled this year yet?
No.
He wasn't at Mania?
No.
Not this year. Last year he dropped it to Choo Choo Strowman.
Right. So yes, maybe this is his first.
I think because he's contractually obligated to 2 a year. So I say he takes it I think Goldberg takes it just because I don't see the other title changing hands.
And then drops it to Drew McIntyre?
I mean, just drops it eventually. What's the next one? Would it be September? Was it Hell in a Cell, maybe?
Something like that.
Or no, they already did that. They already did Hell in a Cell.
I'm going to go...
The next pay-per-view is...
Elimination Chamber?
Survivor Series? No, that's not
November.
That's November.
November.
So September... Maybe Elimination Chamber.
I don't know. But I'm gonna go Bobby Lashley because I think they're gonna use Goldberg at another angle with somebody else at some other point.
Goldberg and T-Bar?
Oh, TLC. TLC is next, and we know damn well Goldberg is not participating in a TLC match.
You know for a fact I want to see Goldberg and T-Bar. We've got the Usos versus the Mysterios, and
Oh, God.
I'll just go first.
Yeah, who you got, Nate?
Not paranoia, it's the Usos. They should keep all the titles on the Usos at all times, including Roman Reigns. Jay?
Talofa and Talofa to my Usos, and that's what it is. I forgot the other Samoa. I used to know a bunch of Samoan words, but I could only think of Talofa. I will be wearing my EA Lava Lava that night around my waist in honor of the Samoan Usos and the bloodline. So yes, we are going all Usos all day.
I haven't bought a piece of merchandise from the WWE of any modern or current wrestler other than when I get my John Cena headband pack as a gag at all live shows. I think I'm going to have to get an Usos or a Reigns shirt. I think it's just...
Yes, I need a Roman shirt.
It's come to that point. It's come to that point where I am so in on what they're doing that I'm going to have to buy some merch.
I want someone to see, look, instead of that stack 'em and pin 'em stupid ass shirt that they made, somebody get me one of them fine ass pictures of Roman and put that shit in black and white on a shirt. I'd wear that shit in the streets. I'd wear it to bed at night. I want me some shirts like that.
It was funny because in his promo, you can tell that they really liked that smash 'em, stack 'em, pin 'em. Like they liked that 1, 2, 3 thing. But it only works if he's wrestling multiple guys. So he even said, he goes, I'm going to smash you. And you could tell he wanted to say, I'm going to stack you. And I'm going to pin you. But because it's only one guy, he couldn't say it. Like they should have thought it better to where they could use that in a promo against any amount of other, opponents or whatever.
I hated that shirt so much. It was so dumb.
Okay, next we've got...
I picked the Usos also, by the way.
Oh, you do? Oh, sorry. Sorry, bro. I get a little lightheaded when we talk about the bloodline.
Oh, I know. All the blood leaves your brain and heads to the world. Goes south for the winter.
We've got AJ Styles and Omos versus Orton and Riddle, this is just they think this is going to happen. But Orton and Riddle kind of had beef this week, so do we think they patch it up enough to have this match?
No.
Because, what else are they going to do?
It'll be a handicap, 2-on-1 Riddle versus AJ and Omos.
Oh, okay. All right, there you go. I like that.
Yeah, please.
We've got SmackDown's Women's Championship, Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks. Pumps?
Bianca's still the champ?
Yeah.
Nikki keeps hers, so Bianca loses hers.
So Sasha.
Yeah. Man.
I know who Jay. I mean,
it's a crapshoot. You really can't tell who Jay is.
Hold on.
But Jay loves Bianca just as much.
You know what? We were. Hold on, real quick, Jay. Before you do this,
I'm from Boston. That's my pick. I'm from Boston.
We were gonna have the K-pop band Astro.
Oh man!
Feel
Did
this
they
pick.
cancel?
What? and Jay's just left
Jay
the show.
got so mad that Astro canceled on us.
World-renowned K-pop band Astro.
Wait, I've got to redo my prediction.
Okay.
Jay loves a good prop. We love a good prop on this show.
Boy, do we ever.
It's the right color, but it's not the right hair, but it don't matter.
Oh, Lord. You got to pull the front way up like when her lace front came up. There you go.
I love it. Okay, I'm gonna go Sasha as well. I think Bianca needs to chase and not be the champion.
Bianca had her moment.
Yeah, I think she needs
more work.
Yeah, I think she needs more work. She needs a chase. You know who doesn't need more work?
Session Moth Martina
is the number 9 K-pop band in the world, Mamamoo.
Yes.
I know, Mamamoo, right? Who doesn't like Mamamoo?
I mean, but number 9 though.
I know. Trust me. These are These aren't my picks. Mamamoo's number 1 in your hearts.
Oh, of course. They're just not number 1 on the charts yet.
That's right, but we're gonna get them there.
That's right.
Okay, so I am also gonna go Sasha.
We've got Edge and Seth Rollins.
God, how long is this show gonna be? Oh, never mind. I don't have to watch it. I'm at a wedding.
Pumps.
I'm
Edge and such. I know, and I'm gonna be at Andrew Schultz.
I don't know who that is. Edge, so he can move on, but I don't know to who.
Right. I'm with it.
Maybe it brings it to Edge and Roman for TLC, because Edge is a TLC specialist 22 years ago.
Oh, go! They're doing the same shit with Christian on AEW. So
I didn't say it was good.
All right.
I'm not defending the other channel.
I gotta protect SmackDown, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Jay, who do you think? Edge and Seth Rollins?
I think Seth, so they can set up. They need something to take them into the next portion of the year, and Roman needs a spoil because John's not going to stay there forever. So why not have these former Shield mates square off?
You think they run until the Rumble till we get Dwayne?
Nah, I think they run. Let me see. I pulled up the next pay-per-views are. Let's see.
TLC, then Survivor
Next
Series.
Next pay-per-views are TLC and the Royal Rumble. I think it takes them into the Royal Rumble.
You know what I think about when I think of the Royal Rumble?
Is it the number 8 K-pop group in the world?
It's the number 11 K-pop group in the world, NCT, because like NCT's got like 17 fucking members. They literally their album cover looks like the We Are the World cover from in the 80s.
Yeah, from Live Aid.
Yeah.
I mean, we know they have 17 members, but the rest of the world.
And we're not even talking about the other K-pop band called 17. Literally, they're called 17.
Well, yeah, who doesn't know about 17?
It's wild. It's wild. It's just...
Blessing of your hearts. I couldn't help it.
All right. And then we have the main event. Roman Reigns, seconded by Paul Heyman, and the Usos, facing John Cena. Jonathan Cena. Jay, I'm going to go to you first.
Cena. Oh, my gosh. You know, this is a tough one because they built this whole program around Roman being the champion. And I like when the champion loses sometimes. I've bought into you guys' wisdom. I didn't want to buy into the wisdom when you were trying to convince me Sasha not having the belt was not a bad thing. And I was like, yes, it is. Give my girl her things. But now that I have reflected on that, I agree with you guys. It's sometimes better to have the little back and forth going. So I'm going to, I want to say Roman, but I think it's better for the show if he loses, because then it makes John Cena come back and then it makes the ratings and all that. So from a business point of view, I think you put it on John Cena. I'm going to go with John Cena.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're making a big deal about John being there, not just right now. I don't think he's shooting any movies right now. I think all the movies he shot, there's another one he's got coming out, I think. Maybe it's a good thing to put it on him at least for a little bit longer and have them drop it on SmackDown, build up a Friday on Fox when ain't shit else going on, and have Roman get it back.
Oh, that's so petty. If they do a rematch on SmackDown the night that CM Punk is supposed to debut, that's so fucking petty.
That is fucking awesome. If they do that, that would be fucking amazing.
That's so petty. Damn it. That's so petty.
Wow.
You've just made me change my pick, Jay.
Wow.
Because I had Roman at 100% lock.
Mm-hmm.
Now I think they might drop it and he runs it back.
They got to. Vince is not a nice man. He doesn't play nice.
Match on SmackDown.
Because Rampage starts at 10 Eastern and SmackDown would still be on the air, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we're from Boston. We're in Boston. And so I think they're gonna mess up your show. Because I see that AEW's ratings were down this week for the first time in 5 weeks.
Yeah,
and I think that Vince is ready to make his move. Oh, you want to take on my old bastards? Well, I got something for you. I'm gonna make Roman lose the belt. Trust me, Roman's gonna be a good shit. That way we'll get John back and you'll rematch him on SmackDown. But the gag is now AEW is going to be thinking if they do try to coincide with CM Punk thing, it's like now everyone is going to be in a stalemate, like playing chicken. Like, do your run your match back, drop CM Punk, run your match back, drop CM Punk. So it's going to be interesting to see who puts their shit on and how it's going to fall. And who's going to win? Pro wrestling fans and K-pop fans across the world.
That's right.
K-pop fans stay winning.
Folks,
yes, they do.
Did you give your? You haven't given your prediction, right?
I mean,
you changed it mid-J.
Yeah, because Jay convinced me. I had Roman retaining in 100% lock of the week, lock it up. But
right.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, put it on Johnny Jorts. What the hell? All the titles are changing. The only one that doesn't change hands is Nikki ASH's.
Man.
Well, listen, having Roman Reigns and John Cena in the match.
Yeah, how are you going to choose?
For me, it's like a dream.
A wet one.
It's almost like a dream I could catch. It's almost like a K-pop band that I enjoy named Dreamcatcher. They're a rock K-pop hybrid, and this is a Roman's kind of like The Rock, right?
Yes.
And Cena's gets a pop, right? So that's rock and K-pop.
And he's a hybrid when he's doing. So we can call him a hybrid on that.
That's
The rock and pop connection. Is that the new?
Only if it's Dreamcatcher. Now, I think Roman Reigns is going to win for a different reason. Because I think one of two things. I don't think they put Cena's 17th strap on him until a WrestleMania. I think that moment is saved for a WrestleMania. I think that Reigns beats John. John is deflated. He's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I the new guy is he's got it." And then he gets another shot at him, maybe at WrestleMania. Or if to take Jay's thing, they run it back on SmackDown. Roman wins again. John is 0-2, goes into that third match at WrestleMania like, if I don't win the title, I'm done. And then they give it.
But here's the real question: is it going to be a clean match? A clean?
Yes, I think this is a clean match.
Interfere?
No, well, the Usos are going to interfere for sure, but it won't change the out. Like, it'll be like they'll spread that out. Like, this has to be a clean finish, I would think.
You know, it would be amazing if he finished with his foot on John Cena and The Rock came out then.
Yeah, that would be that. I could. Yeah,
that roof would blow off.
Yeah, we'll have to do some sleuthing and find out where old Dwayne is this week. Maybe he's in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yes. I still haven't opened my Terramana. It's still in the refrigerator. We will cut our promo with the Terramana soon. I refuse to open it until we all can do it.
I'm with it. That's awesome. So, Pumps.
Yes.
Let's talk about how you, quote unquote, stepped in it this week.
Oh, yes. With both feet. With both feet.
Huh.
With both feet. So at Impact today, I was having a really good conversation with Cass, or Morrissey to his friends.
Big Cass
Cass, formerly Big Cass, who he is still big.
Man.
Yeah.
He is still big. We were talking sports, the usual man stuff. And then later on in the afternoon, we were sitting talking again about local places to eat and this and that. And we were talking about one of my favorite restaurants in town. And I had brought up another establishment called Brew House, who is known for their house-made beverages called Bushwhackers. Yes, I said to a sober man that he should go and get Bushwhackers. He then looked up at me and said, "Yeah, I'm sober, bro. I don't do that." Yeah.
Way to go, Pups.
Well, and then after he left, I was like, "Oh shit, I totally forgot." And the kid that was with me, who was also an extra, was like, "Yeah, when those words were coming out of your mouth, I wanted to jump up and slap you." I was like, "Well, I wish you would have." But that was my faux pas of the week.
Fuck that.
It's not your fault.
He wasn't a dick about it. He was not a dick about it. I just feel bad.
The internet mark culture has made it to the point where people feel like you should know that fucking Big Kaz is on the wagon.
Well, we reported on it, so yeah, I did know that.
But he don't know that.
Yeah, he don't know that.
True.
You don't know that.
True. Again, he was not a dick about it. He could have not been nicer about the situation. So
I guess if you knew, then yeah.
Well, I should have, especially me, should have known.
Faux pas.
Yeah, stepped in it pretty big.
Pumps, you get a pass on that, buddy.
Okay, yeah.
So.
I don't want
You're
you.
good. You're one of the good ones.
Right.
Appreciate it.
Do you have any New Japan? Do you have any New Japan notes, Pumps?
I do. Huge show for New Japan last night at the LA Coliseum that neither of my LA people went to, but that's okay.
Was already this? It was already then? Damn it.
Huh?
I said I didn't realize it came up that fast.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah. So
when was today?
Yesterday. Saturday.
Oh, I couldn't have gone anyway.
Shut
down.
Yeah. No, so the big story out of the show yesterday is it took Jesus 3 days to come back from the dead, but Will Ospreay took 4 months to come back from neck injury. Will Ospreay is back. He is not returning to Japan. he's going to show up at AEW, at Impact, wherever, as the uncrowned IWGP Heavyweight champion because he has never lost and was never submitted for the belt. So that's the big news. Also, Lance Archer dropped the U.S. Championship to Tanahashi. But yeah, so that's the big New Japan news. Watch the show. I say it every week. Danny Limelight was on it, friend of the show. So, and a lot of the guys were on the New Japan show last night will be on Impact going forward. So.
Oh, that's cool. Well, when you get back and those guys are get with you, you got to get them, you got to tell them to come on the show, Pumps.
I mean, I'm working on some things.
I love it. So shout out to that. I would have liked to have gone to that show. I totally forgot about that. And I know we talked about it on the show. Totally forgot.
I told Nate they're going to be in, is it Riverside?
Yes, Riverside.
So they're going to do a Riverside show November?
Ooh.
Pumps
Do you want to
Yes.
come out here?
Pumps asked how far away Riverside was, and I said, well, it could be 2 hours. It could be an hour and 10 minutes.
Well, it's either Riverside or San Jose. You pick.
That's 6 hours away.
Yeah, definitely Riverside's definitely closer.
Gotcha.
That's where.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to say that on the air, but yeah, you guys know that.
If that's something you would be wanting to come out for, you can come stay at my house, brother.
Well, I got to see the dates because my mother's talking about coming down for my birthday. My birthday's in November, so we'll see.
Yeah, November's a busy week for me too because I usually go to Utah and visit Chris for Thanksgiving and stuff like that too. But if it ends up working out and you want to come, then me, you, and Jay will go.
Yeah,
And Shay, if he feels like leaving the house.
Well, I mean, even with the time change, I won't be up when Shay gets up. I'll be long.
Bubble around Shay.
I'll be long fast asleep.
Pumps, what date is your birthday?
The 18th.
A Scorpio.
Yes.
It makes perfect sense now. No wonder I love him. I love Scorpios. I am a Taurus. I am Taurus the bull.
Ah, April, right?
May. I'm a May Taurus.
Oh, okay.
April Taurus are weird. May Tauruses. It's weird.
Yeah, I can vouch for that. I dated one. Any hoozle. Nate, give me a K-pop band. Yeah, I'm floundering here. Get me out of this.
I don't know if you guys know this, but shooting way up the charts.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is a personal K-pop band favorite of mine. I've followed them since they first started. Is Shin-E.
Shitty.
Yeah, but it's capital SHIN and then lowercase EE. So it's Shin-E.
Yee.
Yeah, and they're up 3 or 4 spots this week. So
Shin-E. Yes.
shout out to them.
I like it.
Yes.
All right, should we do our video count of the week?
Well, before that, I do need to give a special tip of the cap to Mr. Joey Janela. You, sir, are a wizard. His, I believe, current girlfriend, who used to be in NXT, made her Impact debut this tonight. I don't know how he does it. I don't get it.
Does what?
How he gets these women. I don't get it.
Well, is she hot or is she good at wrestling?
Yes. He's a wizard. I don't know. I just special tip of the cap, sir.
He's a pimp.
Where has he been, by the way? How come he was like a big deal at AEW for their first year, right?
I think he's on YouTube.
Maybe.
Maybe.
He's this stuff.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but yes.
All right. So this week,
yeah. Let's break down the channel stuff.
This week, coming off of a week where we had skipped the week prior.
Yes.
We got 64 views.
Hey!
It's not great. It's not great. It's good. It's average. I feel like that's where we should be. You know what I mean? I don't feel like we should dip below that anymore. And I
Right.
feel like our average has been going up, it'd be like 34, 48. Then we really started pumping out some good content, even though the channel attempts to bury us at every turn.
Yeah.
Got us on the dark card.
They got a lot of Ranger interviews coming up. Those thumbnails
Yeah.
are all over the channel.
Which is I was going to talk about that. So,
Oh, well, go ahead.
yeah. So, it's almost like they cut 3 shows this week to have interviews with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different Ranger kids. Now, did all this happen in a day? Was there like a Ranger event where they secured all of these interviews?
Oh, it had to have been.
Right?
Had to have been.
Come on, like it had, right?
Been.
Come on.
Had to have been.
And now they're streaming them, they're stringing them along throughout the week.
Well, you can't drop all your hot fire Ranger content at one time. That's just
I get it. And shout out to the Illuminerdi, shout out to Joe and all the big brains out there that are doing all this landing of said stars and whatnot. Shout out to them. So we beat the Sentai wrap up again. I feel like we beat their ass every week. I'm almost done talking about them. I'm almost done. The Sentai wrap up is falling down to the Riker maneuver.
Non-factor,
right? Now Strange Energies, another watch along. The only thing that beats us on this fucking channel are watch alongs.
It's a Strange Energy.
It's a Star Trek show.
Oh, bah. Wait, we got beat by Star Trek?
But it's a watch along. For some reason, the watch along is like the code cracker.
Well, Bad Batch is done, so.
Well, you know why?
We beat
because
Bad
they're on
Batch.
Paramount Plus, and it's for the people who don't pay for Paramount Plus, and they think they can come on the watch along and watch it for free.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Then how come on the watch alongs that I do, they don't even show the show on the watch along?
Well, that's how it always is. But people in the algorithm who don't pay for it, who don't know to look for those other streaming platforms like Beep and Beep and Beep, where you can watch it for free, they're like, "I'm gonna go to Illuminerdi. They must be showing that shit on their channel."
They're showing it, yeah.
Right. I got it. All right. Well, another watch along. What if? Got 107 views. Okay.
That show's pretty tight.
I actually liked the show. The watch along for some reason is they just.
I would watch Haley Atwell do anything.
The Bad Batch finale watch along we beat, but they only started 2 days ago. So I don't know. They kind of dropped them in a weird spot where like technically we beat them for the week, I guess, because it came out within 2 or 3 days. I don't know. How.
Whatever. Count it. Put it on the board.
Yeah. We beat the Retro Sentai wrap up. Save the Dino eggs.
Yes.
Right. Whatever.
Those
That.
were beat them.
Yeah. The Sentai and the Retro Sentai, I feel like we should beat every week.
Yes.
Like I don't feel like the Illuminerdi Wrestling Order army should ever allow us to be beat by any of the retro anythings.
Come on, Hive. Come on, Hive.
Yeah. So we're working on some things. We're trying to crowbar our way onto the website. That's gonna happen soon. We're gonna get a T-shirt around here at some point.
Pumps and Six.
Bumps and Six.
Totally wear that.
And that's all I got for the week, unless anybody else has any other little notes.
Oh, quick shout out for the show for the party we went to for Heels. So Heels is premiering tonight. It's already on. It's playing on Stars right now. If you have Stars. Yes, tonight is the season premiere. It's a show starring Stephen Amell and Alexander Ludwig as these two brothers. They fight for they work for a regional wrestling outlet called the Duffy Wrestling League. And Stephen Amell is the heel brother in the company, and Alexander Ludwig, with his banging ass body, is the baby face.
I didn't realize that he was the kid from Vikings, like the little kid.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody to tell me that at work the next day. Because I only watched the first couple seasons of Viking, and I was like, oh, really? That was the son? Like, you know. And it's funny, you know, not to give it away, but Amel's the heel in the ring, but the baby face in the family.
That's right. That's right.
It was a good show. I liked it. I'm not gonna, you know, it wasn't the one thing. And listen, we keep it real on the Illuminerdi Wrestling Order because why the fuck not?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I mean, you know, when you're talking to 100 people every week, I mean, listen, we're gonna keep it a buck
all the way.
When they came out and said that one of the reviews was not since The Wrestler have they captured the underbelly of wrestling, and I'm just like, did I miss a whole bunch of other wrestling movies in between The Wrestler and this show? Like, what? Like, what? There's only been 2. Like, I didn't.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Well, they're not wrong then, I guess.
Unless they're talking about Dark Side.
Yeah, I was like, what? But that's not a TV show or a movie. That's what I'm saying. They're like, not since The Wrestler have they captured the belly of indie wrestling or professional wrestling or whatever. And it's like, not since The Wrestler has there even been. Yeah, not since The Wrestler has there even been a show about wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, it's all documentaries. It's the Arquette, Chic, Dark Side. Yeah, so.
And now podcasts.
But it was good.
Wrong.
I recommend it. They only showed us 1 episode. I wanted to see more episodes for obvious reasons, but I recommend it. I feel like you could watch it. You know, lady wrestling fans, you could watch it with your boyfriends, and boy wrestling fans, you could watch it with your girlfriends. I feel like. Yeah,
I agree with that totally. Like, it's an interesting story, and they just happen to be wrestlers. If you are a wrestling fan, it's even all the more better.
Yeah. If you're a wrestling fan, the lingo and stuff will make you laugh and chuckle, and they'll say things and stuff like that. But even if you're not a wrestling fan, the drama aspect can keep you involved. And thanks for having us out and giving us press passes.
Yes.
Well, giving you press passes.
And thank you for the centerpiece.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Jay took the centerpiece like we were at a wedding. Shit was gangster.
They didn't say not to.
Okay. Nowhere did they. I said, this was nice. Thank you so much. Thank you. I got my dessert here too. Thank you so much. Good night.
I love it.
And I think that's it. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Pumpington?
Watch New Japan. That's all I can say. Watch New Japan. Watch Impact. Impact is great. If you haven't watched Impact in a while, watch it.
By the way, I based on your comments earlier in the thread about how you liked Impact, I'm now recording it.
Yay!
That's awesome that you even have Access TV, because I can't get it. I have to watch on Twitch or YouTube.
It comes on. It's part of my DirecTV package.
I'm going to watch Impact, but because I'm going to watch Impact, you have to watch the clips we send you of Roman Reigns and Baron Corbin and Seth Rollins. Just clips. If we send you clips, you got to watch them.
That's why John Cena and Roman are going to fight when your boy CM Punk comes on.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't do that.
So take that. That.
Right.
I'm excited for TakeOver. I just don't care about main roster stuff.
I'm with you.
All right.
You can find me at Nathan Has Skill on all the things. Thank you for everybody watching. Thank you for everybody subscribing. And thanks
to our new K-pop audience. We love y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
Appreciate you coming out.
Yes, next week, huge K-pop surprise. We have scoop. We have the dirt of dirts. Listen, we're on Pacific Standard Time, but when it comes to scoops, we're on Korean Standard Time.
That's right,
damn
baby.
Right. You're damn right. And make sure you follow Bad Culture TV. Follow me, Giandra LaBeouf, on Twitter and on Instagram. And that's all we got for tonight, guys. Good night.
Peace.
At least I have chicken.